Begin with breaking news. A woman is shot multiple times during a carjacking in East Nashville. And Kimberly Davis is at Skyline Medical Center right now. And Kimberly, I know she was actually shot in the head a number of times. How is she?
Amy, well, police are telling us that she is stable and amazingly only suffered non-life-threatening injuries, but she was immediately rushed into the operating room after she showed up to the emergency room bleeding from several gunshot wounds, and she's telling police she knows who's responsible for pulling that trigger, but that person is still on the run this morning. This all happened just before 2 o'clock this morning when the victim showed up to Skyline Medical Center in a private vehicle. We have learned that that woman was shot in the head several times in the area of Inglewood Park. This all started as a robbery that escalated to a carjacking, and somehow this woman showed up to the hospital seeking much needed medical attention. And right before the shooting, the suspect not only took her truck, but her money too. Now, police have identified a suspect, but so far that person is not in custody. Police are hoping that you have some information that could help them track down this person and put them behind bars. If you have any information they would like to hear from you, call Crime Stoppers at 615-74-CRIME. For now, we are live in front of Skyline Medical Center. I'm Kimberly Davis, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Kimberly. Also breaking news this morning for you. Business owner stops a would-be burglar in his tracks overnight in South Nashville.
At his very place. Let's get the latest on this one from News Channel 5's Matthew Torres. He is live at that auto store there, that car dealership on Nolensville Pike. Matthew, anyone hurt in this?
Steve, no one was hurt, but the business owner of Export Auto Sales and his friends say at least they are shaken up this morning. We actually caught up with that friend moments after police arrived, saying that if we pan to this door right here in the front, that is the door where they say the suspect was trying to break into.
And I said, this guy is coming to your business. Are you aware of that? Are you waiting for somebody? He said, no. I said, yes, he is. And then he started hitting the door. And I said, he's hitting your door. And then he started running fast to come see him, talk to him.
Zahir Al-Maliki says he was dropping his friend off again, who is the owner, to his car when he spotted the suspect on his phone by the curb. Now, he didn't think anything twice about it until he saw that same guy banging on the business door, really trying to kick it down to get in. They tried to approach him, but quickly backed off when the suspect apparently reached for his back as if he had a weapon on him. We were there when police took the suspect into custody, a quick resolution that's left an uneasy feeling.
We don't know if it's going to happen again, if he's going to come back again, or if he has a friend now watching, so it's kind of scary.
No word if he had a weapon on him, actually, but we do know he is in custody. We are still waiting to figure out his name and all of his charges. We are live in South Nashville. Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
All right, Matthew, thank you very much. And a wild police chase over in East Tennessee ends in tragedy after a truck with 3 teenagers inside crashes, killing one of them. News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy joins us now with more on what happened. Dan?
Steve, troopers with the Tennessee Highway Patrol were chasing 3 teens who they say assaulted a man and took his truck. This all started Monday afternoon near Johnson City. The 15-year-old driver lost control going around a curve, overcorrected, then flipped that truck several times. No one inside that truck was wearing seatbelts. Troopers identified 14-year-old Lacey Burton as the girl who was killed in that crash. She died from her injuries yesterday. Troopers say Burton and 2 boys had assaulted a man, held him at knife point, robbed him, then tied him up and put him in his closet before they stole the truck. The 2 boys who survived the crash, ages 15 and 14, will now go to juvenile court facing a number of charges this morning. Back to you, Amy.
Or Steve, thanks, Dan. Happening right now, a trio of liquor store thieves on the run. You can see on the surveillance photos here on your screen who these guys are. Maybe you recognize them. Investigators said they robbed the Mount Juliet Wine and Spirit store on Lebanon Road yesterday by distracting the employees and then grabbing the cash from the back room. If you know where they are or who they are, call the Mount Juliet Police Department, 615-754-TIPS.
The FBI is looking into a mid-state man after a bizarre outburst at a fitness center. Franklin police tell us the man suffered a mental health emergency and was rushed to the hospital. Once there, he allegedly told staff that he planned to join a terrorist organization. Franklin police alerted the FBI, but so far the man has not been arrested.